guys, and welcome to today's episode, where today we are going to be having a look at the top 5 most relatable / tempting things to do within Clash of Clans. Now, before we actually get into this episode, I just wanted to thank every single one of you guys for the support you have been giving me lately. I know I have been saying this in a few videos lately, but that is because I just absolutely mean it. I mean, literally, have a look at the Push the Titans League series. The support has been so amazing. Having a look at the view amount, having a look at the likes amount, having a look at the comments you guys drop down below in the comment section is just absolutely amazing. It is so heartwarming. I love you guys so much for that. You guys are absolutely insane, and yeah, that I just wanted to mention that. I just wanted to thank every single one of you guys. I really mean it, so thank you very much once again. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. But before we do it, I just want to also mention that these top 5 are not going to be in any specific order whatsoever, so just keep that in mind throughout the episode. So don't shout like, I don't know, that this is not the 5th one, it's the 1st one, it should be the 3rd one, I don't know what. Just keep in mind that these are not in any particular order. So with that being said, let's get into this. So starting off, we are going to be having the when you get a perfect war. So let's go into war and show you what I actually mean by perfect war, because if you guys obviously don't know the meaning of perfect war, you will not understand what I mean. So every single player can get a maximum amount of 6 stars within war. So if you get those 6 stars within war, it means that you as a player have gotten the perfect war. If your actual clan gets the maximum amount of stars, so let's say you do a 30 versus 30 war, the maximum amount of stars your clan can get is 90 stars, I believe it is. So if your clan actually does manage to get 90 stars within that war, it means your clan is going to be getting a perfect war, meaning 100% destruction. So when you actually as a player or even as a clan get a perfect war, it is just so awesome. That feeling when you get the perfect war is just amazing. I have gotten some of them and it is just awesome. You go into the war chat, not in the war chat, just in the regular chat. Imagine being a war chat. That would be awesome. That would be pretty cool. Just have everyone in war having a personal chat. But anyways, that is out of topic. Yeah, it's just awesome. You go into the chat, you just chat in, oh yes, I got a perfect war, 6 stars, awesome, I'm the best player ever. No, I'm just kidding guys, but you know what I mean. It's just absolutely awesome when you get that perfect war. For me at least, I believe it is relatable to you guys. Let me know down below in the comment section which one of these is obviously relatable to you guys. Some of these may not be relatable because some of these are just for some certain amount of players. You will understand what I mean in a second. So let's move on to the number 2 so you guys can sort of understand what I mean. So the number 2 is when you get the 50% clutch win whilst trophy pushing. And this is what I mean. You can't all relate to this because loads of you have not even tried trophy pushing. And when I mean trophy pushing, I don't, well actually yes, you could call it for every single town hall level. I mean obviously depending on your town hall level, it will obviously be a different sort of trophy range you can reach. But every single one of you guys has, if you have tried trophy pushing, you can relate to this. What else can I say? If you haven't, then just wait a second or skip the video, just go a little bit ahead of the video and there will be something else you guys can relate to. But anyways, let's get into this. So this one, as already mentioned, is when you get the 50% clutch win whilst trophy pushing. Now let's go into a replay. We just got a mail, but that is, that I'm gonna read it later. Anyways, here we go. So here I have a 50% win, and this was really awesome. It wasn't really all that clutch. You will see in the end of the raid. Okay, so I am going to skip this video and bring it to the end of this raid. Let's just speed it up actually. And here we go, dropping in the Giants, Wizards, Valkyries, Heal spell, Earthquake spells, and the Rage spell. Getting to the final 20 seconds of the raid, and here we go, 10 seconds in the raid. Let's speed it times 1. Okay, here we go, 48%, 49%, and here we go, King going to be getting the 50% win. And it is just awesome when it is so clutch and you don't even have the first star, and when you literally when you are at 49% for example and you don't even have a single star and you have like a minion left or something, an archer or something like that, and you find a single structure which will give you a single percentage point and you get that 50% 1-star win. It is so awesome. That feeling, that sigh of relief, it is just amazing. You trophy guys, you trophy pushers, you know what I mean by this. It is just, you get such a sigh of relief because you don't have to worry about losing any trophies whatsoever. It is just, it's awesome. I don't know what else to say. If you have trophy pushed, Obviously, you can understand this, you can relate to this. Let's move on to the number 3. So the number 3 over here, it is something I believe every single one of you guys can relate to, whether you are a trophy guy, whether you are a farming guy, or a war guy. You can all relate to this one because this one has to do with bases, and I bet every single one of you guys has gone onto YouTube to search for a good base. Whether it is a war base, a farming base, or a trophy base, you guys have gone onto YouTube and you have searched for a good base. Now you go ahead, you build a base, you find a video and you build that base, and you don't really expect too much from it. You don't really know how it's going to work out, if what was said in the video was actually true. You don't know what is going to happen, and when you go onto defense and you see that the base actually works, you get a feeling like it's just awesome. I don't know how to describe that feeling because it's not like something when you win a raid whilst trophy pushing, but it still is some sort of feeling of that you finally made a good base, that you made a base that actually works, because you have made so many bases that just absolutely suck. You have put so much time and effort in building that base, maybe not even on your own, maybe you have gone onto YouTube and you have copied that base, but it still takes quite a time to build that base. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes for me personally to build a base off of YouTube. It takes a long time, but anyways, that is something I believe every single one of you guys can relate to. Let me know down below in the comment section if you can relate to this one. I believe this may be one of the most relatable within this episode, but anyways, let's move on to the number 2, and this is again for you trophy pushing guys. It is when you trophy push and there is a huge loot raid. So what I mean by this is when you trophy push, you obviously go for the trophies and not for the loot, but sometimes you find an insane amount of loot, and it is like a Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11, and the trophy amount is not really all that great. So it's about like what, 5 or 4 trophies, something like that. I'm going to pop up an image on your screen right about now, so here you go. You can see this guy is a Town Hall 10, I believe, not quite sure what it was, but I think it's a Town Hall 10, and this guy has a huge amount of loot. I believe he has about 1 million in total, and the trophy amount you can get is about 8 trophies, which absolutely sucks, because if you get the 1 star, which you most likely will as a Town Hall 9 on a Town Hall 10, you will get about 3 trophies, which sucks. Nobody likes that, because that is literally the lowest amount of trophies you can get. I think you can get even lower trophies, but I mean, you know what I mean. It is literally, you just have to go for that base, because it is, I mean, it is so tempting to go for that base. Like literally, who would skip a 1 million loot raid? Who would do that? Let me know. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I would go for this base. I don't know, I searched that base and I actually found that base, and I didn't do it, I didn't raid it, because I don't want to risk anything. But if I had already gone into Titans League, for example, because I haven't been into Titans League yet, I think I'm at my trophy best right now, so yes I am. But if I was already into Titans League, I would have gone for this base for sure. Over 1 million in loot, so much damn loot, I would have gone for it for sure. Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys would have gone for it and what Town Hall level you guys are. Moving on to the final one, this must be one of the most relatable and tempting things at the same time. It is literally, let me just zoom into the base and you guys can guess it. So let me just press this and you guys may have already guessed what I mean. So yes, if you guys did guess that it is absolutely tempting to upgrade to that next Town Hall level, then you are correct. I mean, literally, I don't care what Town Hall level you are, I believe it is so damn tempting to upgrade to the next Town Hall level. You want to get those new defenses, you want to get the Inferno Towers, for example, if you are a Town Hall 9, and you just want to get all of those new things, new troops, all of that stuff, all of the new cool upgrades and all of that stuff. It is just absolutely awesome, and you just want to do it. It is so tempting to upgrade that Town Hall level, and that is obviously why you get so many rushes with the Clash of Clans, because these people, they were so tempted to upgrade to the next Town Hall level that they just upgraded to the next Town Hall level. They have a rush base, they realized they did a mistake, and then they never play the game again. But it is literally so tempting. Like for me personally, it is really tempting to upgrade to Town Hall 10, but I personally want to get a maxed out Town Hall 9, because I think maxed out Town Hall 9s look so sick. I mean, literally the walls, the heroes, level 30 heroes. I mean, just looking at my base at this moment, having a look at all of those level 10 walls right here, and at that level 30 queen, is just, I don't know, I have sort of the feeling that I have accomplished something within my base and I have not rushed my base. And short story here, I rushed my base up until Town Hall 7. I was literally the most rushed player in the world. I'm not even joking. I may have an image to show to you guys, but I don't think so. I may show it to you guys in another episode, in a future episode. but literally I was one of the most rushed Town Hall 7 players in the world, and I thought I was like the best player in the world. I thought I was getting all of the new defenses. The other people, they are Town Hall 5s and they have a maxed out base, but they don't have the new defenses and they absolutely suck. Well, obviously I was wrong, because rushers, they are absolutely bad. They are just the worst amount of players, the worst cons of players, because the base just absolutely sucks. You will lose every single defense, and you won't really find that much of a great loot, and it's not good to rush. So if you are a new player, just please do not rush. But this is one of the most tempting things within Clash of Clans, to upgrade the Town Hall to the next level, because you want those new things and all of that stuff. So that is the number one, and that one is actually in an order. So all of the other ones weren't in an order, but this one must be the number one most tempting and relatable thing within Clash of Clans. But guys, with that being said, I would like to end the episode right here. So guys, I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do make sure to smash that like button. Also, comment down below which one of these was the most relatable and tempting thing for you guys. Let me know down below in the comment section, as already mentioned. Also, if you haven't already, then please do make sure to subscribe to my channel for daily content. And with that being said, I'll see you next time, guys. Peace out.